Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So this question is about graph. Now, it's paper 1. So usually kalau graph on paper 1, the graph is given, okay? As we can see from here. So the two questions asked for this graph, the keyword here is this first one is by drawing tangent, we need to find the gradient. And then the other one is by using, so here ada specific method ya mau, which is by drawing a suitable line. Solution of this one, okay? So tangent, just a quick one, tangent is a straight line. Arah x equals to 2. So we'll do sini. That should be our center, okay? So there are a lot of ways to do this. Usually Ustazah just ask students to choose any two points from yang biru ni, okay? Satu kanan, satu kiri. Making sure that jarak yang kita ni pilih tu are equal. Okay. So for example, Suzah pilih jarak sini. Then another jaraknya jauhnya is somewhere there probably. Okay. So I'm gonna draw a straight line combining that two. It's not accurate. I'm not using any ruler macam ni, so I just have to depend on this technology. If you faham apa yang Ustazah mahu, apparently not. So basically I'm just going to do a freehand tapi pakai ruler lah tu. Lagi sekali pasal ya macam like, okay, now remember our tangent needs to be outside of this circle and touching arah yang warna biru. That's our center. Okay, so this is just a guideline lah yang merah ni. So the original would be the parallel line of it. So basically kalau pakai ruler, kita ni garakkan ruler and our line should be di belakang macam tu lah. Okay, so that's just an illusion, the bayangannya. Ni umpamanya Ustaz garakkan ruler sampai ke belakang of the curve and making sure that ada straight line macam tu. So I'm gonna try to use yang automatic jadi straight line. It doesn't work, so I'm just gonna have to move this one. Can I resize? Can I just move it? Okay, I can. So basically macam tu, making it longer. Okay, let's see. Resize again, and I'm gonna move it there, somewhere there. A bit more. Use sepatutnya something like Indah Maba. Maybe. Okay. Maybe like that. Okay. Hope so. Hope it works. Right, and then as usual, kalau cari gradient, just select two easy points. So maybe on the top of my head, usulnya sana, easy, should be. And then another one maybe somewhere here. Pakai the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And then basically here is our x1, y1. And here is our x2, y2. Okay, so baca the coordinate, be very exact. And then masukkan into the formula for gradient. And we should get our answer. Now, pasal ia paper 1. Okay, we are not allowed to use calculator. So the number might be a bit payah sedikit kalau untuk dikira. So let's say kita ni dapat fraction, it's fine, just leave your answer in that fraction. Okay, Ganya just making sure that jangan ada decimal number with a fraction, because decimal Indah dapat combine sama fraction. If this combine artinya macam belum selesai. Contoh 0.5 over 0.2. Contoh saja, I don't know the real answer. We cannot just leave our answer like this. We have to hilangkan the decimal number. So contohnya, in this case, I just have to move it 1 point following the denominator lah. So 1 ke sana, 1 ke sana, it gives me 5 over 2. So for example, if I have 5 over 0.23, just move this point 2 kali, that means automatically di atas pun move 2 kali, 500 over 23, and just leave our answer like that. This is for paper 1 lah, pasal we are not allowed to use calculator. Just as long as we do not leave our answer decimal with fraction macam itu. Okay, so that's basically our A. Okay, and then our B is by drawing suitable lines. So this is the method yang mau. Now, memang every single time, paper 1 or paper 2, first, ia akan suruh kita ni draw graph. Kalau draw graph ni, memang curve. Okay? Most of the time lah. Kalau paper 2 ia draw graph, in this case ia sediakan sudah kita ni punya curve, so dia payah drawing. Second, kalau ia suruh lagi draw by drawing suitable line macam ni, it's never gonna be curve meet dengan curve. Okay, not in our syllabus. It's always gonna be first is drawing curve, and then second would be drawing suitable line. Ini memang ia straight line. Okay, so ni in this case, walaupun ia in the specify, kita ni memang tahu sudah, artinya ia suruh draw straight line. Okay, now next question is, macam mana kan tahu what straight line do we have to draw? Katanya find the solutions of this one. So whenever we have this kind of question, we will have to use this graph kan, pasal itu tah ia suruh draw the graph on the grid. On the same grid ni sudah ada curve. In other words, we have to use the curve punya equation. So bila ia suruh cari ni dengan ni, apa maksudnya is that dengan original formula of the curve ataupun equation of the curve, with this suitable line, ia suruh cari solution. In other words, ia suruh cari di mana dorang intersect, di mana dorang bertemu. Okay? And then we just have to read our value for x di mana dorang bertemu itu. That's basically the idea. So, again, macam mana? Kalau algebranya, okay, kalau bukan pakai graph, so ada dua cara ni. Solution untuk dicari sama ada pakai algebra ataupun pakai graph. Kalau pakai algebra, okay, artinya equation graph ni, kita ni masukkan simultaneously. Tani simultaneous solution lah. Masukkan ke sini. Okay, itu the idea of it. So in other words, ini dijadikan x1 and then somehow kita ni akan dapatkan x1 form value-nya lah macam itu. Tapi ini ia bukan suruh algebra. Ia suruh pakai graph. So kita ni draw suitable line. Okay, next question, macam mana kan tahu? So, apa yang dia bagi sini, ini kita ni dah mau pasalnya, yang kena bagi arah graph is this one. So, artinya kita ni mau this one yang kena bagi ni dijadikan macam graph. Pasal apa? Again, pasal graph ni yang kena bagi. So, we need to modify the one that is given to the graph yang ada di atas. Okay, so that's the idea. Now, okay, so artinya kita ni mau ujung-ujungnya sekarang ia jadi y equals to 1 over x plus x over 2. Macam itulah. Okay. Okay, so how? So let's do comparison. The first one is 1 over x. Also 1 over x. So atun dah payah kacau pasal andang ada sudah. So we leave it like that, the first part of the equation. Second is this one, minus 5x plus 2. Ia kan dijadikan x plus over 2. So minus 5x over 2 ni kan dijadikan jadi x over 2. Macam mana? We want to eliminate minus 5. Dijadikan 1. Okay, so yang lain okay, x over 2 ada. So Ustazah mau minus 5 ni dijadikan 1. Artinya plus 6 kan? Kalau plus 4 ia jadi negative 1. Kalau plus 7 ia jadi positive 2. So basically puzzle lah. I have to fill out, umpamanya soalan tu macam ni. Plus apa will give me 1. Kalau contoh ia negative 1, artinya ia minus, sekejap lagi, minus 4 kah? Salah. Plus 4. Plus 4 should give me negative 1. Tapi in this case, ia bukannya negative, ia bagi positive x. Artinya positive 1 lah. So, we fill in jadi positive 6. So, what is missing? Positive 6. Okay? So, artinya Ustazah mesti add positive 6 to get this one. If I do that on this side, so what happened is that yang di sini 1 over x minus 5x over 2 plus 1 equals to 0. Okay. So Ustazah mau samakan jadi di sini. What do I have to do is that I have to plus 6 on this side to give me the same as that one. So whatever I do on the left hand side, I should do it on the right hand side as well. Okay. Next is plus 1. Okay, so this one okay, this one okay. And pasal Zul sudah figure out, just positive 6 yang warna biru. Next is plus 1. Zul lihat sini, there's no plus 1. So how do I get rid of plus 1 itu jadi dadak, kosong. So plus 1 tu jadi kosong, artinya I just have to minus 1. So sini minus 1. Whatever I do on the left hand side, I do on the right hand side as well. Minus 1. Okay. Right. Sorry about this one. Yang ni of plus 6x over 2. I have to make it like terms supaya jawapan itu macam mana lah, x over 2. It's the same as minus 5 a plus apa will give me positive a. So I have to adakan, it's going to be 6 pulang tapi mesti like term, so I have to make it into algebra 6a macam itu. So in this case tadi, as you can see, it's not just plus 6. Kalau sekiranya minus 5x over 2 plus 6, ini bukan like term, so I cannot combine it together. So I have to make it like term, so I have to add the same huruf and denominator to give me exactly what I need, which is this one. Yang di sini. Okay? So, let me just buat arah paper baru for that one. Okay. So again, what do we have today is basically 1 over x minus 5x over 2 plus 1 equals to 0. We want it to be 1 over x plus x over 2. This is the graph. Okay. So, conclusionnya today, ani dah payah. Ani, we have to plus 6x over 2. I have to do the same on this side as well to balance out the equation. Indah mengubah soalan. And then here, dada originally. So, Uzza minus 1 here. Okay. So, what I have now is that sebelah sini, I will have the same as this one. Andapnya equals to sebelah sini yang Uzza at 6x over 2 minus 1. Okay. Now, fahami this one. Yang tadi ada Uzza cakapkan, di mana dorang bertamu. Ini apa artinya? Equal sign artinya yang biru sama yang kuning ni ada masanya dorang equal. Bila dorang equal, di mana x dorang itu bertamu. In other words, whatever our value of x ini, kalau kita ni masukkan value of x di sini dengan value of x di sini, so nombor-nombor ni sama, jawapan kita ni kanan sama kiri ni should be the same. Jadi atutah maksudnya melalui graf di mana dorang intersect. Okay, jadi Ustazah padam yang ni, yang semua ni supaya dia berjurit usulnya. So final, we have this right now. So yang biru, graf yang kena bagi sudah awal dalam soalan. So kita ni mau draw line yang warna kuning. So line warna kuning ni adalah straight line. As you can see, sebenarnya it's just 6 over 2 is 3x minus 1. This is just mx plus c, as you can see. Okay, so graph is y equals to this kan, which is also y equal to that. Di mana dorang bertamu dalam diagram is where our x values would be. Okay, so ini it's just drawing sahaja. So again, just the random coordinates. Kalau straight line cukup 2 coordinates. So let's say Ustazah pilih x is equal to 0. And that would give me the y-intercept, which is automatically minus 1. Let's see if we have, yes, we have the range. Just making sure the range itu ada. Then maybe kalau sekiranya Ustazah masukkan y equals to 0, contohnya, just so for easy marking, in other words, plotting, easy plotting. So kalau sini 0, that will give me 3x minus 1. Which would give me, just a quick one sahaja, is 1 over 3 equals to x. So this is payah sikitkan plot. So I'm going to change those coordinate. Cuma itulah. So we play with the numbers. So let's say maybe Ustazah pilih x equals to 2. Would that be easier? So 3 bracket 2 minus 1, y equal to 6 minus 1, which will give me y equal to 5. So both are integers. 2 sama 5 ada kena bagi. So I think that will be easier lah to draw. So now I have 0 minus 1, 2, 5. So 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1 would be here. Ngam ke tu? Macam in the exact. Okay. 0 minus 1 and then 2, 5 tadi. 2, 5. So sini. There you go. Now I just have to draw that straight line. Hopefully this drawing would give cooperation. Will it? Okay, alhamdulillah. There you go. So again, graph ni yang warna equation warna biru, and then equation warna kuning is yang warna line warna pink ni. So di mana dorang bertemu is our answer. So let's see. Roughly in the middle of here. So minus 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.45. Negative 0.45 is my x. The first one. And then, sorry, salah, sini. In the middle of here as well. 0.5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5. 0.85 is my second answer. Okay, so I hope that is clear enough for this one. Okay, so fahami, kalau selalunya soalan macam mana ni, ia suruh Kettani cari di mana bertamu. Itu saja tu. So, untuk jawab di mana bertamu, we have to modify soalan yang kena bagi dengan equation graph. So, modify-nya selalunya plus minus lah. Maybe ada times macam menggandakan the size, tapi jarang lah. Usually macamnya plus minus. Okay, so I hope that helps. Thank you.